player?
Haley Cruz.
Haley Cruz.
Yeah.
What is she? A pitcher?
No, she plays center field for Oregon.
Center field for Oregon. She wants to go to Oregon.
She loves Oregon.
Wants to be a Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a good softball program.
Yes, they do.
I guess your favorite team?
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show, and got Mike here with me again tonight. I'm always glad to have Mike with us. Got some bad storms over in Fentress and Scott County and up in Campbell County, Mike. We're hoping they're rolling on through, no damage or no one hurt. But you know, it could get bad. But anyway, a lot of things going on. Got some pictures. Paul and Bill sent a couple of pictures that they had, and then Keith Wilcox went a trout fishing, and he's been on the show. Well, Mike's had him out crappie fishing some back in the last year in the fall, and he went a trout fishing, sent some pictures over, and we got them. We're going to show them, and got the big crappie tournament coming up Saturday. ACC Crappie Stick, big crappie bash they call it, presented by Crappie Cove. And Mike, he's all set. You know, he's got his minnows froze up, and they're ready to thaw them out and go with it. And he's well, what else have you got ready, Mike?
Well, don't let my secret out, but I take this here food dye and dye that water chartreuse so them dang minnows will turn chartreuse. See, but I didn't want to tell everybody that trick.
Okay. I got you. I wondered how you was managing to do that. I thought maybe you was trying to mark them with the pencil.
No, that don't work. I tried that.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Yeah, I had to get them chartreuse minnows so I can see them in that muddy water.
Uh-huh. All right, Mike, I guess that's okay. Have you attained one of those, some of their main rules and stuff?
Yeah.
Did you?
I got them there this evening and read them all over and everything.
Well, are you going to be legal to fish?
As far as I know, yeah. It's pretty much the same as regular bass tournaments, you know, about your safety equipment and following the state and federal laws and all that stuff on the equipment you got, and not overrated on your boat and all that stuff, you know, keeping your fish alive and everything.
Okay. Well, what kind of general area where you think you might head?
Probably right there around Rockwood somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, that makes good sense.
You can trailer
right
and start fishing at a certain time. Are they going to announce that when you can do that? Start fishing, but you know, then you got to load your boat up, I guess, and come back by trailer, or I guess you could run back by water if you wanted to, you know. But you can fish out of a kayak, but you can't fish out of canoes and stuff. And you can't fish in a body of water that's landlocked or something, you know.
Yeah, right, yeah. Okay, you got to stay on the lake.
You got to fish out of boat.
The boundary of the lake water.
Yeah, you can't get out on the bank and go around on the other side of a culvert or something, you know, and fish and all that. So, pretty much, but it said you can spider fish, so it's 8 rods per boat.
Oh, they got a limit on the number of rods you can put out.
Yeah.
8 per boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 4 on the front and 4 in the back. You know, there's spider rigging, they call it.
Yeah. Okay. Our audio sounding good, Dylan? All right. Well, Mike, you said you could fish out of a kayak, but you couldn't fish out of a canoe.
That's right. That's what it said. No man-made floating deal or anything like that. You know, has to be a
Well,
kayak.
what I know from what Jeff Parrott told us there, there's no live wells on them.
I guess you use a
Kayaks.
fish basket over the side
I
or
guess you'd
something.
have to, yeah.
Run up the boat road somewhere and put in and fish out of it, and then you got to put your fish in a bag or something if you're going to haul them back down to the side. But now that goes back to that deal there where it says you can fish alone if you want to,
Right.
or 2 people. But fish with 2 people, you got to both be there to weigh your fish in.
Okay. Well,
First level, there's about 9 pages of it there. But
9 pages.
yeah.
Well, who's your attorney? You gonna take one with you?
Huh?
Your attorney.
Yeah,
I mean, what the heck? You got 9
don't
pages
make no
of
difference what you
rules
get.
and regulations, and you going down there
no.
and not having an attorney to represent
The
you?
tournament director has all final say so on all matters.
Well,
When you read that and then agree to it, that's the way it is. But you can write a protest if you want to,
Yeah.
within 15 minutes and all that.
Well, I'm looking forward to finding out how it turns out, Mike. 9 pages.
Yeah.
Golly, bun. I'm glad we stuck to bass fishing. Shucks. Goodness gracious. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out and all that kind of stuff. This thing may be big enough they'll have one next month.
Yeah. I've not heard of them having any more yet, but they talk like they might be doing that, and said that they had subject to some kind of foul weather or something other, an act of God or something they called it in there. They could subject to change the date on when they're gonna have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need arises, they said, but you pretty much okay and everything that they want to do.
Yeah. What is the weather for Saturday, Mike?
Rain.
Rain?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Either you got to have your umbrella or your rain suit.
Well, it's just 94%. I wouldn't count on it a whole lot.
I wouldn't either. May get a sprinkle.
Yeah, you may have to stay locked up under the bridge all day.
I ain't worried about the rain as much as I am the wind.
Yeah.
That's what's the bad part about it, the storms and stuff, that wind.
Okay. Well, I agree with that. The rain ain't a big deal. As long as it ain't doing that thunder and lightning, it's all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, okay. I didn't know if you had everything about ready to go. What about this crappie stick rod? You got you one of them?
No. The ones I looked at out there was great big long ones, 2-piece stuff, and everything they had there was either had to have a fly rod on the end of the reel.
Yeah.
For a fly rod reel and spinning reel.
Yeah.
So, wanting 7 or 8 footer and a casting rod and hold a casting reel. They didn't have none. Now, they may have some down there Saturday morning in Wichita.
Yeah.
They're supposed to got another shipment in this week, but they never did call me and let me know if they had any in.
Yeah. Well, are you going to shoot? I mean, well, the way I read these rules there the other night, the $1,500 winner has to catch his fish on one of those crappie sticks.
No.
So you can use your rod and reel and win first place.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that. It says the angler with the overall biggest crappie of the event will also win the $1,500 ACC for the biggest crappie of the event.
Yeah.
I want to get to the total weight.
There ain't no total weight. It's just the big fish in each one of the things and the biggest fish of the tournament.
Okay, so there's no total weight. You're fishing for one fish every hour.
Yeah.
And you got to run back in and weigh him in.
If you want to weigh him in any of those time slots, yeah, you got to run back and weigh him in, and then you can turn him loose, or they'll turn him loose.
Mm-hmm. It says, unlike traditional crappie fishing tournaments where anglers weigh in 7 crappie at the end of the day, the ACC Crappie Stick Big Crappie Bash presented by Crappie Cove provides anglers from all skill levels the opportunity to win multiple cash payouts during the hourly weigh-ins. Tournament day features 8 hourly weigh-ins that pay cash payouts each hour. Anglers are eligible to win multiple hours. Okay, so you could win 3 or 4 different times if you can catch the biggest crappie.
Yeah,
for that hour.
You know.
And the angler with the overall biggest crappie of the event will also win the $1,500 ACC Crappie Stick Grand Prize. Anglers may only enter 1 crappie per hourly weigh-in. Okay. Well, that sounds a little better. I guess my interpretation was after the third reading, got a little better of how they was going to handle the tournament. Well, that $1,500 would be good if you could, you know, for the whole event would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hourly tournament weigh-ins, or hourly weigh-ins. It says $400 per hour to the first place. $400 per hour to first place. $250 bonus with the ACC Crappie Stick contingencies. Okay, so if you're using the crappie stick, you get an extra $250. Okay, that puts you $650. Not bad. Okay, bonus hourly payout total with contingencies $2,000. All right. Guaranteed $1,500 and trophies to the overall big fish winners for the event. All right, Mike. Sounds like you're ready to rock and roll.
We'll try it out one time, see.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you could find you a gang of them like you brought me there the other day, I'd about just bet money on you. I mean, shucks, far. Them babies is close to 3-pounders.
Yeah, that's a long way down the river.
Yeah, a long ways down the river. Yeah. Well, if you could catch him early in the hour, that'd give you enough time to run back, and you weigh him in. You could possibly win 3 different hourly sessions.
Yeah.
That's, make 3 trips all the way down there to where you was at. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the dam back.
Go to the dam and back, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, catch, but if you catch him at the last 15 minutes of the hour, you swell the weight or take him and go to the next hour.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I'm just checking you out there to see what you had in mind. Sounds pretty good. I'm just interested to see how it turns out, how you do.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Did they give any indication how many they already had signed up?
I think the way they talked over there is around 30. So,
Around 30.
Yeah, but now they was figuring on a bunch more getting in it. But I think this evening was the last evening that you could get in.
Mm-hmm.
If I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, Thursday. According to what that said,
5 o'clock, it's now past time.
Registration for the event closes at 5 p.m. on Thursday, April the 8th. There will be no morning registration on Saturday of the event. Well, all right. I haven't heard of them having this kind of thing on Fort Loudon.
No. No, that neither.
So, they may have. I just hadn't heard of it until this stuff come in 2 weeks ago about it, from Jeff and Phillips and another person or two, Tony Gallagher. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We'll just see how it turns out. I hope it turns out great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is a good, since they're only weighing in the big fish, the big crappie. You don't have the 8 or 10 bags of crappie that you normally would have in a tournament, or some of them use 12. If they got 2 in the boat, they raise the limit up to 12 or 10, and some of them guys was 8. But this way you're just one crappie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good way to manage your resource by just allowing you to carry one fish back to the weigh-in.
Yeah.
Instead of a bag of 10 or 12 or 15. Nothing. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. They've got some good points there for sure. But you're not going to be spider rigging.
No.
Okay.
Ain't gonna change the way I fish, Ain't no thing whether to catch them or not.
Right. Okie dokie. The bad thing about this whole situation is I don't have any film at all. I hadn't been on the water in 3 weeks. And so I don't have any film whatsoever. I may have to stop down there at Poplar Creek tomorrow evening and get out and see if I can catch some of them stripe.
Yeah.
And standing on the bank or out in the water one. I want to do something. I got the fever really bad, but I just can't get there.
Well.
The next thing is, let me hit a little bit on Reynolds Racing and Marine here right quick. I worked with a guy and he was looking for a bass or a fishing pontoon boat, and he and Glenn are talking, and Glenn's got one, and they're trying to get the price, but also Glenn wanted me to mention the Mercury Repower. He's selling a lot of engines right now, so if you're out there and you're thinking about upgrading or changing, go the same horsepower for horsepower, whatever, just a newer motor with some warranty or more horsepower, whatever. Right now, Mercury's got some things going on, you know, that kind of helps you with the warranty and that kind of stuff. So get with Reynolds Racing Marine there and give them a call, get on their website, and see what you can come up with.
If you'd float me alone, I might think about trading myself.
Oh yeah, if I could float alone, I'd trade myself. Yeah, sure would. I'd like to have a four-stroke, you know, myself, there, Mike. But yeah, sure would. But do remember that about Reynolds Racing Marine. Dylan, take us to a break and come back, would you? Okay. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, you know, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they got in stock here. I mean, you know, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes. Light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TDA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, whether it be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Is my microphone still working? No. Is it? Okay. All right. He was looking for the light there on the microphone. We're good. All right. That was Tony Gallagher just called us in there just a second ago while we was on that commercial break and sponsor break, and he's all fired up, ready to go try them again.
That's right.
Yeah. I do know they got Wesley is they got a Bass Pro Shop tournament on Fort Loudon Saturday, and he's got to get 2 of the last 3. We missed the North tournament due to weather and me being at work type situation, but Mike or Rick was going to take him, and told me, he said, I don't see it going up there and fishing out in that stormy weather. Papa, I said, buddy, it's your decision. So he's got to get these last 2 in. So I guess we'll be over at Loudon Saturday. Yeah. There's somebody. I got my phone on vibrate. Let's see who this was here. All right. I'll tell you what, let's do. Dylan, put them smallmouth up there that Bill Nichols and Paul Harrison caught out there at Dale Holler.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's Paul right there. Let's go to another one. And there's old Bill, and they were out there, about 7 days?
Yeah, I think he said they had one that was over 22 inches.
Yeah, they had a couple.
Couple of 21s.
They had several good fish. They sure did. That's when Bill got up on Sunday morning out there and couldn't stand up, and they had to come home.
Yeah.
To get him to the doctor.
I think he said Paul had them counted out. Them 6 days they did get the fish there was 67 or something like that, smallmouth, and they lost a few and missed several.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill told me there that last day they was out there, said pulled in on the place and caught 5 back to back.
Yeah.
And 3 of them was 19 or a little over 19, and had one 21 and one 20.
Yeah. He said he got at one point big long point down there. Said they fished down it, and they got 12 fish off of it.
Yeah.
Down it and back up it. You know.
And Paul caught a big old largemouth. But Bill said that. He said, son, said, I know that thing weighed every bit of 8 pounds. Said Paul wouldn't. I wanted to weigh it and take a picture of it. Said Paul just said, throw that trashy thing back in the water. Yeah. So we don't fool with them largemouth.
Yeah.
So anyway, they had a pretty good trip. And then, like I said, Bill got up with his hip locked up, and they had to come back in. But I saw Zona's Awesome Fishing Show there. Was it Saturday, or it might have been Sunday after church? Anyway, this past weekend, he was out there at Dale Hollow in January, and him and that fella he's fishing with, and they were started out throwing jigs. Well, they wasn't doing any good, so they went to a Ned rig, and they started catching some fish. And he put, I believe might have been a ½ ounce. It was a ½ or 3/4 ounce green pumpkin jig on, and they backed out off the bank, got out a little deeper water, and they started catching them on that big jig. You know. But to start with, they wasn't doing very well until they started throwing the Ned rig in the depth of water that they were fishing, and they were catching fish, and then they got out a little deeper with the bigger jig and caught some better fish. So it was, we've been out there, we know that's the deal out there, and it's a good fishery. I don't know that there'll ever be there was some 10-pounders caught, and I think Billy Westmoreland had a couple of maybe even one 11-pound down there at Horse Creek, but I don't know that the pressure on the lakes, all of our lakes anymore, are just unbelievable, and to what it was 20, 30 years ago. When the tournament fishing really got started.
Yes, sir.
And So I don't know that there'll be a smallmouth that big caught again. May not never be, but there's some good fish in Dale Holler without a doubt. And those fish out there get healthy. I don't know how they, dadgum it, they just healthy, buddy. I mean, they carry, they just short, look like footballs. And without a doubt, I'd like to think there's another world record in out there somewhere, but
North used to be a lot of fat, stocky smallmouth up there, but it just don't seem like you can find one hardly anymore. They just long, skinny.
yeah.
Even if you did catch one 20 inches long or something, you won't weigh 3 pounds.
Yeah, they very few of the 18 inchers that come in are 3 pounders anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, they just they're long and skinny. They sure are, Mike. That for sure. I don't know why.
As far as size-wise, there's more and bigger smallmouth coming off of watch bars than they are north.
Yeah. There's a couple 8-pounders caught last winter.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
4 or 5, I think, from what I remember hearing about and seeing some pictures of them. So, yeah, they some nice smallmouth in Watts Bar, and there's some nice ones in Fort Loudon.
Yes, sir.
Sure are. Okay, Dylan, you got your camera back there?
Yeah.
Let's show what film Mike's got there.
Okay, folks, I'm down here at Caney Creek. I guess you can see they got it covered up down here. Anyway, water there's 59 degrees and got a little bit of color to it still yet. It may clear out for the weekend, or next weekend anyway. But we're going to get our minnows on here and get out here and try it a little bit. So stick with us and remember the sponsors, and let's go fishing. All right, folks, I got a pretty good crappie there. Nice crappie. Good. I forgot the tripod to put the camera on, so you'll have to give me a chance here to lay him down. I think we didn't hang it all up in. Yeah, I think I may be. There you go. Let's look, see if we can find a few more of them. All right, folks. That ain't much there, I'm telling you. A lot of little ones around, that's for sure. We'll get back and see if we can find some bigger ones. Folks, I got another on here, but that's what I thought. It just ain't much. Bit good though. About 22 foot. We'll get back after him. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. That's a nice crappie there. Yeah, we take a good mess of them. Had a little bit shallower there. Oh, somewhere around 25, 26. But anyway, it's a good crappie. We get him in the box. Maybe we can get enough to make old Bill Nichols a mess of him. Okay, feel like a pretty good in there. Oh yeah. keeper. Good 11, 12 incher. Right. That's the kind we like her. Yeah, he's 11 and a half. Okay, we get him in the box. Hopefully we can get another one or two. Okay, folks, it's getting late. Sun's going down. I'm gonna get on the trailer and see if I can head to the house and get something to eat. Maybe get to clean these fish. So remember the sponsors. Had a pretty good day. Caught a few little ones. Wished I'd have brought my tripod and stuff, but you know, sometimes that happens. So anyway, we're gonna head on. So we appreciate it. We'll see you on the show.
Yeah. Well, Mike, you had, what, 2 pretty good ones there? I mean, you had 3 or 4 keepers, but
Yeah.
but you had 2 pretty good crappie there, 1 good.
Yeah.
Well-
It was probably about 27 foot, I guess. We caught that one.
Mhm.
A lot of little bitty ones that didn't even get on the camera. Like I say, forgot the tripod, so I had the camera sitting up in the seat, and it was hard to get the camera open and get it set to where it was showing what I was catching, you know, and stuff. Or a lot of them little ones, I didn't even fool with filming them, but I guess I caught 8 or 10 little ones there that stuff that wouldn't measure, but I done a lot of running and looking, trying to find some cleaner water, and I'll tell you, 59 to start with there, and I got out there on the main channel, and it's 57, and I moved around and tried to mouth of some hollers and went back in some hollers and a few different places trying some different stuff, and got back in that one holler there and had 63-degree water.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, now, I'm going to try them shallow. So I got the rod out with the floater and a little chartreuse grub and started throwing on this long point back there in that holler. And all of a sudden, that floater just gone. Dang gone. Set the dang hook, and that big smallmouth go.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
2 foot of water in there on that little old gravelly point, buddy, and he jumped twice, and I kind of was trying to hold on to the reel and get the camera open, and the 3rd time he's gone.
Well,
Looked like he'd go for a pound or better.
yeah.
Yeah, right. I believe he was nested on that point. That's the right water temperature, that 62, 63 degrees, and the right type of bank and everything for him to get in there and nest on.
Yeah.
And yeah, he sure did. Tore that little chartreuse grub all to pieces.
Well, heck, I'm glad I wasn't with you.
Yeah.
Had to been the end of the crappie fishing.
Yeah. I heard that.
Yeah, buddy. Sure would have been. Throw the minnows out and get the baits on.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I've caught a few little old largemouth and stuff moving around at different depths and stuff on them minnows. And matter of fact, I was catching one seemed like about every trip, and from 30 foot to 40 foot, you know.
Yep.
You find one, so you can't tell where them devils are gonna hide at.
Oh, I agree with that. That's a fact. Blair Road, you hadn't traveled it lately. I just wonder if they're down there fishing it, you know, like they usually do this time of year for them stripers.
I'm sure they are.
I'd say they are too. I hadn't been down through there in a while to see, but you know, they're a lot of fun to catch. I mean, Chuck, as far as just one ever cast, you know.
Yeah, and the lake's come up, and I don't know if they started taking it back down. Last I heard, it was almost full.
Mm-hmm.
But, I know one thing, there's a whole lot of trash out there on that water.
Yeah. Yeah, all the good stuff that I saw back a month ago, where we had some high water and it all came down, then it settled on those places. It floated right off and went on down the lake. One of the boys that I work with from down Spring City just lives right over there next to the dam, and he said, man, there was some big trees coming down the lake.
Oh Lord, yeah.
You know, so
that dock they put in there at Kingston over, they call that the gravel pit or something over there.
Yeah.
It had trash backed up against it like you wouldn't believe, from the current and everything coming through there. You're just catching all that trash, and afraid it's going to end up. And the way Bill talked about Del Holler, that they had it way back up in the parking lots and
yeah.
stuff. And
yeah.
so much trash and everything going on.
What did he say? It come up 6 foot overnight.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you remember last year when they had that big rain and all that brush and timber got down against that dock, East Fork or whatever it is, way up there, and it pushed it plumb out, tore it all out, and all the boats was going everywhere down there.
Yeah. Sure did.
Trash can be a bad deal, let alone getting out there running the lake with all of it on there.
Yeah. That's a fact. Okay. Folks do remember our sponsors. Zach's Rustic Flags, you know, we got it up here behind us. You all see the number on that. Edgemore Outdoors. Chuck's, Tim's Tires, Rentals, all their sponsors, and I just have not got to get down to Big Fish Outfitters. Those guys, I think, are interested in getting back on the show. Hopefully I can make that trip tomorrow afternoon and catch them down there before they close the store up, and see if we can't get them back over here with us.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can. But anyway, I do remember our sponsors. Let's see, what was it? The guy told me. Anyway, we got did we show the trout?
No.
Dylan, put those, Keith Wilcox caught those trout up there. You're kidding me. Oh, heck. Man. I probably know why, too. Let me try something here right quick. Dadgummit. I thought you got them. That's why I quit fooling with them. Huh? Okay. Dadgummit. Well, let's see. There's, hold on just a minute. I'm fixing to send you something here. This guy, he'll like this. If I can get the thing to work for me. Well, it don't want to do it, does it? There it is. Here we go. I'm fixing to send it to you, Dylan. I thought I already had, but undoubtedly not. Okay. All right, see what you can do right there. We definitely want to get that in there.
probably go ahead and put up them two you got while they waiting on that to come in.
The two he got was Bill and Paul.
Oh, was?
Yeah,
thought he had
I
Keith.
thought I had sent him keys too, but
Like you say, I don't want one of them smartphones because it's smarter than me.
yeah, well, that's me too. But I could have swore I sent those. Did you get it, Dylan? Okay, 10-4. All right, be up in 1 second. Mike Pennington, stick with us. And matter of fact, you might want to just call in and give us some of the how much that thing weighed.
I hate having to go to the grandkids and get them to show me how to work one of them.
Yeah, I hear you. See, I don't even. There's Paul on Dale Holler. Where did Keith's picture? There it is, right there. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this thing to back up while we're showing that other one there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's see what that says. Schedule forward, video back. Let's see what we can do up here. Share content. Let's try that. Let's see here now. Okay, have you got it, Dylan? All right, put that one up there, and I'll try to send you these four here. Got to get it to Dylan Russell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now then, there you go, Mike. That's one of them line breakers right there.
Yeah, I hope he catches everyone in the lake.
Yeah.
Cuts its throat, too.
Oh, Lord.
He can eat all of them he wants.
Yeah. What about it, Mike Pennington? Are you watching? I can't figure out how to get this to Dylan right at this moment, but I will. Let's see. Keith, yeah, that's it.
It's a big one.
Right there.
Nice one, too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what this does right here. There he is. Get him there, Mike.
Hello.
Hey, Mike, Steve.
Yes, sir. Give us some info on that big fish.
Well, he wasn't caught on purpose. I can guarantee you that. we were crappie fishing, and actually my partner caught that. And he said, "Well, I don't want to take no picture." I said, "Well, I'll take one and send it in to him." But, and we've been catching a lot of those crappie fishing. It's not intentional, believe me.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Them suckers as big as that, they hit the smallest baits sometimes. A little old 2.5 inch, 2 inch minnows you crappie fishing with, they just go crazy.
Yeah.
So, how many, you didn't
Tell
weigh it?
Steve there that if he'll noticed, I bought one of those motors like he's got, and that was a very good buy.
Oh, you got one like Mike's got?
Yeah, like Mike's got, I meant to say. Yep, I do. And
Shucks.
that really is a good motor.
You liking it?
Very much.
Well, that's great. That's good. Did you get the self-deploy job too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, son of a gun. I like that feature on Mike's. I mean, you know, heck, you just hit that little old button and it puts it in the water and takes it back up out of the water. And, it's not a bad deal. I mean,
I call it an old man motor.
Yeah. My shoulder would be a lot better off if I'd had one of them 20 years ago.
Well, mine and yours both.
Yeah, buddy. Shucks, yeah, jerking on that old trolling motor, getting it up out of the water. Dadgummit.
Yeah.
most of the hand jobs now has gone to that jack under there to help assist.
Yeah.
To take some of that weight off of you. So,
Yeah, those gas pistons has really made a big improvement on trolling motors.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Ain't no doubt about it. Shucks. How much time we got left, Dylan? 10 minutes? Okay, good. Good.
I just wanted to holler at y'all a minute or two and send that in to you.
Well, buddy, I'm proud you did.
how about
just
the crappie there? How many of them did you catch?
Well, now that's going to be a secret for Saturday.
I hear you. Yeah, you can't let your secrets out. Hey,
No.
that's a fact. Without a doubt.
Yes.
You tell Mike there to call me on the way home.
Hey, tell him they're biting real good down at the dam.
That's what they're
All right, guys. Good luck.
Okay,
I'll see
Mike.
y'all later.
Good luck to you Saturday, buddy. All right.
That's what a fella told me about going up to Tennessee. He said if you go far enough, you'll catch a crappie up there. I said, how far are you talking about? And he said, above the interstate bridge.
Phew. Well, that'd be a pretty good run from Rockwood.
Yeah.
Sure would. That'd be a pretty good run from Rockwood.
I think we done it from Moochie.
We did. All the way to Loudon Dam. Sure did. That's the days when you had them two jugs of gasoline in the back of the boat and a brown paper bag full of baits.
Oh, yeah.
Everything else was left out.
That's right.
Yeah. Sure has, Mike. I don't know. I'm glad Mike's fishing. I didn't know he was fishing. That's great. That's wonderful. But it's going to be a big deal out there. I swear I don't know what's happened to Keith's pictures here. I'm son of a gun. Just don't get it. How come I can't get them things up there? I don't have a clue. But anyway, I've got it here, but I can't get it to forward on.
It's going to be rough down there if the water ain't cleared up and the trash ain't got off and the current don't slow down and the weather don't cooperate, which I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to be something else down there Saturday.
Yeah.
And I don't know what, it's going to be pretty fair tomorrow, but, and I think that, he's talking about that wind blowing tomorrow.
Yeah. Dylan, did you get that thing from Keith? It was going to Keith and you both. See if you got it. Well, anyway, folks, do be careful if you're out on the water tomorrow. Did you get it? Okay. We'll have to do that and have it for next week once we figure out how to get it to you. Do be careful. We've got the chance of, I think tomorrow the rain is not all that much.
I think it's supposed to rain it out.
About 15% Friday, but then it goes to 93% on Saturday. So
yeah, that's late Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday eve, late Friday afternoon. Late evening. So
sometime Friday and rain all the way through.
Yeah.
Saturday night late.
7% chance on Sunday. So. I think it comes in Friday afternoon and comes in and rains most of the day on Saturday. Yeah. Biggest part of the day. do be careful. If you're on the water, make sure you got your life jacket. If you're not wearing it, have it out where you can get to it.
That's right.
It's hard to get them out of the boxes when you're out in the water. So do wear that life jacket. Let's see, Mike, any other great things we got going on? Do remember our sponsors, and we're going to close out and let Dylan finish us up with a sponsor break, and God bless you all, and be safe, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll have some film. Hey folks, here at Edgemore Outdoors, we're going to run inside and shoot some film. Don't forget Edgemore Outdoors over here on Edgemore Road. Hey folks, we're in here at Edgemore Outdoors. Man, the place has been packed with people. The reason being because this is the best sporting goods store this side of the Mississippi River. So if you want to get in here and get you something, you better come by. See Jim and Vance and Jeannie here at Edgemore Outdoors. They've got everything you might need to fish with, whether it be from a boat or from the bank or whatever. Rods, reels, the walls are lined with baits, tackle. Just great store. Jim's been a sponsor of the show for a long time, and we really appreciate him and his family. And but do get by here and visit with them at Edgemore Outdoors. Live bait, just everything in the world. We'll just take a little quick stroll down through here. Jim said he was tired of seeing Vance on the TV every Thursday night, so he wanted me to get somebody besides him. I'll take that back. He didn't say that, but I thought about it. All right, Vance, what kind of special you got for us today?
Got all kinds of specials in here today.
Got all kinds of specials today. Anything in particular? Got a good sale on reels, rods?
We got some, we've been selling a bunch of these Corrados and Shimano SLX reels with the digital chips in them here lately.
Mm-hmm.
We got them in right and left. And
Okay.
We got a few of them right now, but it's a good reel. One of them's $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
That's guaranteed not to backlash, is that right?
Well, you need to set the reel correctly, but when you set the reel right, it is really hard to backlash them. It works really well. We tested them when they come out to make sure that everything worked good. We got them.
Okay.
And they've been going good for us here.
Good deal, Vance. And that price on that's what?
There's one of them is $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
All right. All right, Vance, we appreciate it. Folks, do get by here and visit Edgemore Outdoors. Can't go wrong. I think you'll be well satisfied once you come in the door.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind.
Life is made of moments. Moments to share. moments that are special, and those that are everyday. How do we meet these moments for over 2 million people across 23 counties in East Tennessee? We will meet them not as just a group of hospitals, but as one community of care. Because this is about you, and it's about time. Covenant Health, for every moment.